Hello and welcome to Roma Loves Yoga. So we're going to continue our morning stretches. So you can do this again straight out of bed. It's going to be quite low to the ground, so we're not going to be standing up and doing loads of powerful and fast slow flows. It's going to be quite low and slow. So I have got a blanket to put underneath my knees when we're in our box position and in our lunges, and then I've got two sturdy books just to bring the floor a little bit closer to the body. We're not necessarily as flexible straight out of bed in the morning, so I do advise using props. These are fabulous because it's like 1001 things to do before you die, and buildings that you will see and wines to drink. And so they're pretty thick and they're pretty sturdy, which serves pretty well. So we're going to start in a child's pose. So just bring yourself into your box. Then take the knees as wide as you need to for your body. Bring the toes to touch, and then you've got options here. You can use a pillow in between the buttocks and the heels to come down on, and then moving the buttocks down towards the heels here. And if you want to, you can have one of your blocks so that it's flat against the forehead. So just play around with where that needs to be for you to be able to relax, and then take the hands and extend them, relaxing through the shoulders. And then let's just take 5 deep breaths here, tuning into the body and going inwards. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in and out. If you have got your head on a prop, you can gently take it from side to side, just giving that forehead a little massage. This stimulates our vagus nerve, which is really rooted into our nervous system and allowing us to relax and release tension from the head. I think this feels amazing personally. You can try it out and see how you feel. A couple more breaths here. Then just bring the hands one step closer to the body, bringing ourselves up into our box position. Just remove your props out of the way for the moment. And then we're going to just move through some cat-cow. So spreading into those fingers, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Release the tops of those feet into the mat here. Start to switch the core on, so pulling that belly button in towards the spine, we're just flattening that lower back. From here, as we inhale, let's relax through those shoulders, taking the chin and seat up towards the ceiling. And then as we exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, drawing that belly button up towards the ceiling. Inhale, those shoulders slide away from each other, chin and seat come up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, feel the shoulder blades move away from each other. Just sync this breath with your movement now. Feeling the flexion through the spine. Just try and make the movement nice and fluid, so you're not stuck in one pose from the other. You're constantly moving. One more breath. Let's all meet in a neutral spine towards the floor. And then we're going to bring that right leg forward into our lunge. So just coming into that lunge however feels comfortable for you. Here's where you can start to use your props. Now it's up to you whether you want to put your blocks on either side of the foot. If you feel there's not enough room here, just heel toe that right foot towards the edge of the mat and you can bring your blocks on the inside. We're going to sink into this front leg, just making sure that that knee doesn't overshoot the ankle. We've released the back top of the foot into the mat and we're just relaxing through the shoulders here. Just breathing into this stretch for a moment before we take a few little mobility movements to work into our hips and groin. So we're just going to take some very gentle clockwise circles through the hips here. Let's go 5 clockwise and then 5 anti-clockwise. Just working some synovial fluid into our joints, helping it just break down any hard tissue that's formed, and then coming to stillness. Now from here we're going to, on the inhale, bring that right elbow as close to the floor as we can get it, and then inhale we're going to open up across the body into a twist. Exhale. Inhale, bringing that elbow down. Exhale, opening up across the body. Don't worry if you cannot open as much as you want to. We're just getting into the movement, going as far as feels good for your body in the morning. Noticing that sometimes this might feel so much easier in your evening practice, but that's okay. We're just waking up the body. Bringing that right hand back down now, and we're going to do the other side. So left elbow comes down towards the floor. Exhale, opening up across the body, using that right elbow to hinge against that right knee. Inhale, coming down. Go with your own breath. Do 5 on this side as well. And just moving with your own pace and own rhythm. From here we're just going to allow the head to release down to the floor, taking a breath in, just noticing the difference in sensation in the back of the neck as you're allowed to drop the head. Should feel more relaxing. From here, just easing off into our lunge, heel toeing that right foot off the mat and then bringing yourself back into your box position. Let's move through some cat-cows before we go and lunge on the other side. So hands underneath the hips here, release the tops of the feet into the mat and then inhale, bringing the chin and seat up. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Again, just moving at your pace, syncing breath with movement. Let's do one more breath. Coming back to a neutral spine position and bringing that left foot forwards now. So just getting into that lunge however feels comfortable for you. Picking where you would like to put your hands or props. I'm going to take that left foot wide and bring my props on the inside of my feet. From here we're just going to sink into our lunge, being mindful that the knee doesn't overshoot the ankle, keeping the hips square towards the front of the mat even if you've taken that left foot wide. Let's just pause for a couple of breaths in this pose. And then we're going to take those mobility movements. So going clockwise again to begin with. Just some small gentle circles through the hips and groin. And then when you've done 5, just take it the other way. Coming to stillness, and let's take those elbow movements now. So left elbow comes down towards the floor, and then you inhale, open up across the body. Inhale, bringing the elbow down, and exhale, opening up. Syncing your breath with your movement, setting the pace that feels right for you. We're going to do 5 on this side before we switch to the other side. Try and stretch into your fingertips, even if your arm only comes out to here, just stretching all the way. And let's do the other side. So right elbow comes down towards the floor, and then we open up. Nice open twist on this side. Again, moving with the breath. So your inhale, come down. Exhale, open. 5 on each side. And bring the hand back down. From here, heel toe that left foot off the mat now. And bring yourself back into your box. I'm just going to move the props off of the mat for a moment. We're going to come into our puppy pose now. So make sure that the buttocks stay over the knees. You're going to extend those hands out wide. Allow the chest to melt down towards the floor. And then just allow the hands to relax here. Taking a breath in. Releasing a breath out. If you want to, you can bring the chin onto the mat and see how that feels. And then just pick which one feels right for you this morning. This small little inversion is just going to help us relax slightly. One more breath here. Bring the hands one step closer to the body. And then just gently bring yourself back up to your box position. And we're just going to come and sit on our heels. And that's it for our morning stretch today. So thank you for practicing with Roma Loves Yoga. And I hope you have a really good day.